Attention, interest, desire, action. AIDA. You ever see that movie Glengarry Glen Ross? If not, I highly recommend watching Alec Baldwin's famous speech where he goes over AIDA and he goes over ABC, always be closing. Now in today's video, I want to talk about what does that actually mean? What is attention, interest, desire, action when it comes to sales? And what can we learn from this acronym? Let's get into it. This video is brought to you by Email 10K. Learn how to book meetings with billion-dollar brands and take your company to the next level at email10k.com. By the way, check out Crazy Money if you haven't seen our new YouTube channel. It is the greatest sequence of videos we've ever made. It's literally like video after video of me spending massive amounts of money to try to hedge against the future. I'm doing options trading. I'm doing stocks and bonds. Div, my assistant, now our marketing lead out in India, is investing in Dogecoin. You know, like everyone's going crazy here. Attention, interest, desire, action is a 4-step framework for making sales. It's a very common framework. It's been around since at least the 90s because of that Glengarry Glen Ross video. But what is that? So it's a 4-step framework. So attention means getting the attention of the buyer. Interest means piquing their interest. Desire means fanning their desire for the product. And action means getting them to take action, getting them to buy. And it's very important to take your customers through this process because you really want them to buy. So for instance, I'll give you an example based on how we do it for our lead generation company, Experiment 27. So for X27, somebody will watch a YouTube video like this. This gets their attention. We might also get their attention via cold email, which is where a lot of our clients still come from. And attention just means you get in their world through some means, all right? It could be a flashy intro, it could just be a value-added compliment like we talk about with custom first lines, whatever you want to do, and I'll actually write an email script using AIDA at the end of this video, and you can have that as a free download. Then they go to our website, and the copy on our website, the words on our website, grab their interest. They read about what we've done with other companies like them, they see our case studies, and then their desire gets built at the same time, their interest and their desire. Then ideally they take action first by booking a call with our sales team, and then it starts all over again on the sales call. Jacob or Alex or Robert or whoever's running the sales call starts by getting their attention with a little bit of small talk, then builds their interest over time throughout the sales call, builds their desire by talking about our past successes and asking them questions about their business, and then gets them to take action, which is buying from us. So AIDA can happen a few times. And also during these YouTube videos, there's a third cycle of AIDA. So attention while you're watching the videos, then your interest is piqued based on what we're talking about. Then you've got a desire for us to book meetings for you. Wouldn't you want amazing meetings with billion-dollar brands or larger clients? Then you take action by going to the X27 website where the AIDA cycle can begin a third time, leading to a close, leading to money being given in exchange for services. So that's AIDA, and it's a framework you can use for all sales and marketing. Let's talk about the origins. The AIDA model is not just from the movie Glengarry Glen Ross. I'm learning this with you right now. The AIDA model was developed by American businessman E. St. Elmo Lewis in 1898. People have been AIDA-ing since 1898. And the original purpose was to optimize sales calls between the buyer and the seller, optimizing the sales of the product. And I'd say E. St. Elmo Lewis succeeded because people are still talking about it a century later, more than a century later, from 1898 to 1998 and beyond. Good job, E. St. Elmo Lewis. So now that we've had our history lesson, let's use the AIDA framework to write a cold email. Because if you're selling to other businesses, then following a system like we talk about in our course, Email 10K, is the best way to get in touch with new clients who you normally wouldn't have been in contact with. So let's go to this doc, and you can have this doc as a free download down below. And let's write some things. So attention, interest, desire, action. So with attention, let's grab the attention with the subject line. Now, first things first with the cold email, we need them to open the email. And everyone out there has their own flavor of subject line that they talk about. I still have the best results with quick question. I'm gonna recommend that you use that. And actually, if you want all of our subject lines, we have that free subject line download doc. So with quick question, we'll get a 90% open rate. if we're sending to qualified leads and following the email 10K process. So I'm not worried about that. Attention. So what are we selling? Let's say we're selling X27 services. On our beautiful new website, we build lead pipelines that generate significant ROI. Look at our nice website. Where's me? What do you guys think? Should I get a new picture? I think I need a new picture here. So we're selling to agency owners and we're selling lead generation to them. Hey, name. Hey, Mark. So let's bring up a agency. So let's go over to Clutch and find an agency here that we can sell to. Clutch.co is a database of agencies that I like to use sometimes because you can just go to services. I'm so triggered and I don't want to say why, so I'm not going to. So here we go, Mercury Development, gold verified, $25,000 plus in Miami, Florida. Nice portfolio. $0.000 plus $1.50, $99 HR 50. My text-to-speech is reading it out loud, that's great. So let's find their website. They really hide their website, huh? So let me find it this way, Mercury Development. Beautiful website. And they have a little chat bot. Looks like they're using continually. Would love to get them on bot fuse instead. Huge fan of, who's Mark? That's what I'm saying. Let's actually do lead gen here. Mercury Development, people, who we talking to? Josh. Hey Joshua, huge fan of Mercury Development. Your is insane. And instance. I'm trying to write the word insane. Insane. Hey Joshua, huge fan of Mercury Development. Your aesthetic is insane. Love the all the little details and animations on your website. So that's attention. Get their attention by buttering them up with a custom compliment. Then we hit them with the interest. I specialize in driving more leads for, what do they call them? iOS development agencies. So far we've generated over 10 million in new sales in the last 2 years and would love to help you do the same. Or actually, hang on, we're gonna break this up because we're doing the AIDA. Hey Joshua, huge fan of Mercury Development. Okay, I specialize in driving more leads for iOS development agencies. So far we've generated over 10 million in new sales. Any interest in adding a few more high value logos to your website? Would love to get Mercury some more enterprise clients. And then the action, let me know and I can send over a few times for a quick call. Thanks, Alex. Boom, attention, interest, desire, action. So now that we have this here, we would in theory erase these. I'm gonna leave them in for the final download so you can have the thing, but this is what the email script would look like. Quick question, hey Joshua, huge fan of Mercury Development. Your aesthetic is insane and I love all the little details and animations on your website. I specialize in driving more leads for iOS development agencies. So far we've generated over 10 million in new sales in the last 2 years. Any interest in adding a few more high value logos to your website? Would love to get Mercury some more enterprise clients. Let me know and I can send over a few times for a quick call. Thanks, Alex. Easy peasy, all thanks to our guy, E. St. Elmo. Lewis, thank you, St. Elmo Lewis. All right, that's enough fun for one day. Back to work. If you want this as a free download, go down below. You can have this and test this cold email script out. Let me know how it performs versus some other scripts. This video is brought to you by Email 10K. So you don't have a business idea, huh? Do you want to know what the best business to start is, regardless of market conditions? Check out the free presentation at email10k.com. We have over 200 students that are crushing it using this business strategy, even during this time. So check that out, email10k.com. Subscribe for more content like this, and go ahead and tap the like button for the YouTube algorithm. YouTube really loves it if you just hit that like button. We get an insane amount of value out of that so that it seems like you're engaged and that you like the content. Also, if you want to comment below, I would also really appreciate that. That's also great for the YouTube algorithm. Thanks for watching the video, and I will talk to you soon. I'm Alex Berman.